Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 711. I'm Pat. Excuse me. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And I do invite you to click on that link that's right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, or promote yourself and/or your business or special event, all of those would be super great. And it would also be super great if you could share this out so more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. So let's get started with the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page where there's some really great programs and services that you can sign up for as a volunteer or someone in need. There are these programs that are offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state. So definitely check them out when you have time. Now, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6 today. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and then Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center. And there's lots more on this page, but I'm just, going through this quickly. It's the lunch hour. I want to respect your time. So let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown. Oh, by the way, there's something new. So when you're on the Word page and you're looking at Durham County, now you see that calendar right there. So you can actually click on that and find out about local committees and commissions meetings that you can attend virtually and in person. But something that's new is right there. You see the logo for the county right there. And with that, you click on that, and then you can go to a publication called the Durham County Utilities News. And that has information. It comes out quarterly. So this is the July edition. So when you click on it, you can learn about the capital improvement updates, also jobs with the county, and more. So definitely check that out on the Word page if you're interested. Okay, now back to the Durham Tech Small Business Center, where if you want to be an entrepreneur, you can take these free classes online. They're free, they're live, you can ask questions, and they're really just chock full of information. So with today being the 11th, here are 3 classes that you can take. Well, you can choose. So from 6 until 7:15, there's a free online class, Creating a Nonprofit, Part 1, The Basics and Documentation. So you can click on the link and sign up for that. Here's another one. This one is from 6 until 8. Be a smooth operator, tips for streamlining your Airbnb business. And here's one more from 6 until 8. How to write a business plan. Very important if you want to take out money or, take out loans or whatever. And also, it's just a great way to figure out what you're going to do as a business. You're like making a map of what's happening now, what's going to happen in the future. Okay, let's go to, oh, wait a minute. Let me scroll down to SCORE. SCORE has something going on. SCORE is the service corps of retired executives. You can get a mentor, meet with them. If you're really fortunate, you can get one who was an executive in your line of work or business. So that would be super awesome because they would know even more about what it is they could share with you as a new business owner. So let's see. So today at 1 o'clock, they're going to have a free live webinar, Boost Your Business with AI, Simple Tools for Success. And of course, AI is artificial intelligence. People are using AI to help them write scripts, to gather information, to put together graphics. I use it for graphics mostly. You can also use it to, like I said, gather information. Actually, I haven't seen Barb in a while, but Barb usually drops by when she has time. She actually put together a book using AI. I don't think AI did the actual writing, but she used it to put together chapters and then to gather the information to place in each chapter. So you can learn all about that. So that's going to be today at 1 o'clock. All righty. Let's go to the school tools page because there's a very exciting coding camp coming up for young people. It is a 3-day coding camp. So Black Girls Code, that's a nonprofit. They're hosting a 3-day Black Girls Code Raleigh-Durham boot camp. That's going to be a 3D camp, an all-day thing. So this is going to be Monday, July 22nd through Wednesday, July 24th from 9 to 4. This is for Black girls ages 11, 12, and 13. So this can really just encourage them to go into STEAM, which is very lucrative, very wide open area. STEAM, by the way, stands for science, technology, engineering, the arts, mathematics. So girls aren't going around, well, I hope they're not, but it's not typical anymore for girls to say, oh, I'm not good in math. So yeah, it's not something that people just assume nowadays because it is not true. The field is wide open, and like I said, it's very lucrative. Girls can be inspired to find out what kind of jobs are in that area. They can also find out what to, they can at least mull over what to major in college if they go to college. So by the end of the boot camp, each participant will have explored AI, artificial intelligence. They're coming up with their own applications, their apps, their games. So super fun. The fee is $30 per camper. Okay, so if $30 is, if you don't have it, they have scholarships. So definitely write to the email address that's listed right there on the school tools page. Do it now as soon as possible because you have more than a week to get this together. So you want to make sure that you're approved if you do need the help. So again, it is Black Girls Code Raleigh-Durham Boot Camp. I didn't tell you where it was. It's going to be held at the W.G. Pearson Center, which is that building just east of the Stanford L. Warren Library on Fayetteville Street. The official address is 600 East Umstead Street. So yeah, I hope you get to sign up your child, your grandchild or niece or whatever to this really fun sounding camp. I want to learn more about that myself. I do hope that they send more information as it continues. I'd like to see, maybe I'll just contact them and see if I can visit, maybe take some pictures and meet some of the young participants. So we'll see. Anyway, sounds like fun. Okay, let's go to the health page. To your health. Got your COVID numbers if you're interested in that. Now, NAMI Durham has an event every Thursday, and NAMI, by the way, stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So every Thursday, NAMI Durham hosts an online stress and anxiety support group for African Americans, where Black folks get together and talk about stuff, their challenges and things they're dealing with, get some resources. It's not just a free-for-all where everybody complains. Lorraine Childs leads this. She's from NAMI Durham. So you can get some resources, get some encouragement. So this sounds like a really good event. It's on Zoom. And what is discussed in the room stays in the room. So you might want to check this out. The Stress and Anxiety Support Group for African Americans from 7 until 9 on Zoom. All righty, let's see. ADF is something going on as they do every week. The American Dance Festival, they have free classes for people with Parkinson's disease and also their caregivers, their care partners. So today, with it being Thursday, they're going to have something called PWR Moves, Parkinson's Wellness Recovery. So it's a free class of movement and dance, etc. So from 2 until 3:15 at 721 Broad Street. They have their own parking lot, which is great. So you don't have to walk too far. And I do have a phone number so you can call. And I also have a link so you can go ahead and sign up for this free event. Now, if you can't make it today, maybe somebody else is using the car, for example, then tomorrow they're going to have a virtual event. So on Fridays, it's called Virtual Dance for Parkinson's. It's on Zoom, and it is from 11 until 12:15. So you might want to check that one out if you can't attend today, or go to both. Why not? Okay, the Blood Connection is going to have a blood drive, so let's scroll down to that. You can help save lives by donating blood. So today, they will have a crew over there at the, they're there now, the Museum of Life and Science, 433 West Murray Avenue, and they will be there until 2. All right. And now let's go to the Health Events page. Let's go to the top, click on the big blue button. That takes us to the support group page. It's called Health Events. Okay, today is the 11th. So I told you about the Parkinson's event at 2 o'clock. So here's another event from 6:30 until 8. This is going to be virtual. The Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group. So if you're caring for someone with dementia or Alzheimer's, you can get some resources. It's run by Duke, so you can get some resources, get some ideas, get some tips. So this will be from 6:30 until 8. It's free. All you have to do is to contact Natalie Leary. I've got her email address and phone number, so you can go ahead and register and get that Zoom link. And I told you about the tomorrow, the Parkinson's event at 11 o'clock. Okay. All right, we're now going to the Senior Scope page. We're going to see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, which is at 406 Rigsby Avenue. Let me click on that real quick. Free events, free membership, really fun. So today's Thursday, which means this afternoon, African drumming starts in 15 minutes. If you can grab your drum and run down there real quick. So 12:30 to 1:30 African drumming, and then at 1 o'clock afternoon bingo. They provide everything for that, so you don't have to stop off at the house first. At 2:15, the Arthritis Foundation's exercise program. Let's see, 3 o'clock playing with music. That's where you bring your instrument, or if you sing, bring your voice. Usually there's a couple of guitar players, a bass player. I've seen different people there taking turns playing the piano. They've got little percussion instruments. So you can bring your flute, your guitar, banjo, saxophone, whatever. And they go through, I think they have, if I'm not mistaken, I did see the singers reading lyrics. So I think they have the music already there. And I've heard them do Motown songs and also other songs from the past, like greatest hits type songs. So that's going to be from 3 until 4:30 downstairs, obviously centered around the piano, which is by the elevator downstairs. Okay. Muscle Pump, 5:15. I think it's pronounced Pinochle, 5:15. That's a card game of some kind. Something called Kings in the Corner. I don't know what that is, but it starts at 5:15. Now tomorrow at 8:45, Muscle Pump, so you can work out. Open Studio, 9 to noon, and that's where you bring your art project, work on that. French Conversation at 9:30. Total Body Workout at 10. Ping Pong at 10. Now they have movies. They have an actual theater. So at 12:30, they pass out the popcorn, which is free, and then you can watch a free movie. And tomorrow's movie is called Shirley. If you happen to know what that's about, put it in the comments below, because I haven't heard of that one. So that's going to be tomorrow at 12:30 in the theater, and it's beautifully air conditioned. So just keep that in mind as well. Let's look at the special events and see if there's anything scheduled. Let's see. Today's what? The 11th? Let's see. Ooh. Well, this sounds good. Oh, first off, okay, caregiver support group at 12:30 in person. So it's going to be in the boardroom. So if you're caring for someone over age 55, you might want to get some resources. And the reason I was saying, there's going to be a one-off class in the computer lab called All Things YouTube, a Video Library. This is how you can learn how to put together a YouTube channel, even if all you have is a smartphone. So that's going to be at 1 o'clock. That sounds really slick. And don't forget, Operation Fan heat relief is underway. They have a few fans and air conditioners to give away. So if you know it's super hot this summer, it is super duper hot. You need some help, call or stop by the senior center to see if you can pick up a box fan or an AC unit. All righty. And let's now go to the Let's Go page. That's the calendar of events page. So let's see what's happening in the Bull City. Let's see. Scrolling down to 11. Here we are. Now, if you can make it down to the Durham Community Food Pantry, you can get some food today. It's run by Catholic Charities. They're located at 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center, in between the new Lincoln Community Health Center and the Scrap Exchange. So you can talk to a social worker. You can get some food. They have diapers. They have pull-ups, newborn to toddler, and then big diapers for grown-ups, for adults, I should say. Sorry. And then they have people there who speak Spanish. And there's one lady there who speaks French. And I've seen her talking with, the West African women who come in. So that's really great. So again, if you can get there by 1, that would be great. If you can't make it, then I'll let you know that Catholic Charities does this on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So Wednesdays and Thursdays, 10 to 1, and then an additional 2 hours on Wednesdays from 5 until 7, just to let you know. Okay, let's see. Now, if you like music, this is a good day to sit outside at Boxyard RTP, the outdoor venue, which is at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They're going to have Nick Van Buskirk playing guitar. He is also an eclectic songwriter. So that's from noon until 2. It's totally free. No pressure. Bring your book, bring your laptop, whatever. Hang out, listen to some great music. You might want to have a few bucks with you because you will smell the delicious food. There's eateries surrounding the stage area, so you won't miss them. You won't miss them at all. You will definitely smell. They've got Korean food. They've got pizza. They've got barbecue. And I think BU is there. I think they're closing soon, though. I think BU is going out of business there. I think they're closing downtown and RTP. I don't know what's going on with BU, but I think they have one more left. I'm not sure. And I definitely wish them the best. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Also happening this afternoon. Ooh, I need to go to this. The West End Free Market, they're giving away produce today at Lyon Park, which is at 1309 Halley Street. So if you're a senior, if you're like me, you're over age 65, we'll be served first at 2:45, and then everybody else can get free produce starting at 3. So yeah, I'm going to be heading out that way for sure. So again, that's free produce, courtesy of Durham Parks and Recreation and the West End Free Market at Lyon Park, 1309 Halley Street. 2:45 if you're older, age 65 and up, and then 3 o'clock for everyone else. All right. New Visions of Africa restaurant, they will be giving away free meals. I noticed they've been having a tough time this week. Let's see. I'm just going to tell you what they usually do. So ordinarily between 3 and 6, they give away food. When I drive by there, in between those times, this week I've noticed sometimes they're open, sometimes they're not. I think something might be going on. I might have to stop by and ask Kasib what's going on. But usually they give away free food on weekdays from 3 until 6. There's going to be a NAR-Anon meeting. That stands for Narcotics Anonymous. So if you have someone in your family or a friend who is struggling with addictions, you can go through a similar program to the like AA or whatever. So you can learn, I guess, get ideas to help your loved one, help your friend get through their addictions. So the meeting is from 5 until 6 at Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church, 2200 South Alston Avenue. High Wire Brewing Durham on 800 Taylor Street in Golden Belt. They do this every Thursday. mini pop-up market where they choose a local arts and crafts vendor. They set up shop for a couple of hours from 6 until 8. They lay out, the goods that they make. You can meet the artist, you can look at what they made, you can make some purchases, or just enjoy just being out looking at some nice artistic items. So if you want to be considered for a later mini pop-up market, there's a form that you can fill out so that maybe you can be next. Okay, it's a little warm, but the Fleet Feet Pony Run, they have a 3 mile to 5 mile running event, so you can run at your own pace. You can choose whether you want to run for 3 or 5 miles. They start and return to Ponysaurus, which is at 219 Hood Street. This will take place from 6:15 until 8:30, so it'll start cooling down around that time. So I would suggest getting a moist towel, putting it around your neck so that you can cool off while you're running until it actually does cool off. I'm sure by 8 it'll be much cooler. The Triangle Turtles and Hares running group, they will also be running. They have their Thursday evening run starting at, everybody meets at the Tomato Jake's, which is on Renaissance Parkway over there by the Target, south of the streets at South Point. So they will run a few miles from 6:30 until 9:30, and they run along the American Tobacco Trail, which is behind the mall there. Now, Al Strong, he's leading the Summer Jazz Jam at Missy Lane's Assembly Room, 310 East Main Street, starting at 7 o'clock. So usually it's Al Strong, he's on trumpet, Krishan Darby on drums, Jason Foreman on bass, Ryan Hassler on piano. It's not always the same musicians, but sometimes these are the ones who show up. So admission is $10, and it's free if you're a member of the Missy Lane Assembly Room. They say here attendees under age 21 have to have a valid college ID, or you must be accompanied by someone older. So I don't know why, but that's the rule, I guess. Now tomorrow, line dancing with Jitterbug, that will be from 9 until 10 tomorrow morning at the Campus Hills Recreation Center, also known as IR Homes Senior Center. 2000 South Alston Avenue, there is a $4 fee. It's all about line dancing. Counterculture Coffee has tasting at 10. They're located at 812 Mallard Avenue, over across the street from Seeds. And basically from 10 until 11, coffee lovers get together. They sample the different flavors of coffee. Counterculture, by the way, they provide coffee to many of these local coffee shops, what do you call them? Coffee, I'm just going to say coffee shops, places where you hang out and drink coffee. So anyway, that's going to be from 10 until 11. It is free, and it should be fun if you love coffee. Salvation Army of Durham, they have Free Food Friday. That's going to be tomorrow from 10 until, I'm going to say noon-ish, while supplies last. Basically, they have canned goods. They have meats, drinks, snacks, hygiene items, sometimes even pet food. Totally free. If you're in need, definitely stop by. 909 Liberty Street. If you happen to have a strong bag, then take that with you, because just in case, you don't want them to not be able to give you something because they ran out of bags. There's still a lot of people in need, by the way. So if you want to volunteer, there's a phone number that you can call. They'll probably need you early in the morning to help sort the food. So basically, if you are in need, it'll be from 10 until noon. If you have a photo ID, a current ID, they encourage you to bring that. So I guess they're limited to serving people in Durham County. I don't know, but it does say here, if you have your photo ID, bring it. Okay, the Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church, they have the All Recovery Support Group meeting to encourage people struggling with addictions who are on various programs. That starts at noon at 1209 North Elizabeth Street. Let's see, now this is always really interesting. So the Glass Jug Beer Lab, the one that's downtown, 545 Foster Street, they have a Friday co-working and networking social. basically, if you are one of those, like a freelancer, entrepreneur, remote worker who's usually working in isolation, which can be very lonely, they want you to come out and get your work done, and the rest of your work week done from noon until 5. So they'll have a spot for you. Hook up your laptop or whatever. So do your work from noon to 4 around other people, so you won't be so lonely. And then from 4 until 5, you get to meet everybody, have a beverage, and just hang out. That should be very, very pleasant for those who might be a little tired of working in total isolation. So you definitely might want to check that out. That is at 545 Foster Street, starting tomorrow at noon. All right, let's check the weather, shall we? Grab my phone here. Whoa, I want that to fall. Okay, let's go to my little app here. I thought it was much cooler. It's only 86 degrees right now. How about that? It's well, the sun's out. Well, it says here that it's cloudy. My eyes tell me that it's sunny, but anyway, it's supposed to be cloudy this afternoon. Maybe the sun's gonna poke its head back in a few minutes. I don't know. Anyway, the high is going to be 91. Okay, so it's still going to be a hot afternoon. Hey, Paula is here. Woo! We were going to talk about that drink. What was that drink we were talking about? It was a Peruvian drink, and I looked it up, and you make it with special purple corn from Peru. Yeah, let's talk about that because I want to learn how to make that. But hello, in any case, hello. Oh, chicha morada. Chicha morada. Yeah, I want to learn about that. And let's get together one day. Whew. Okay. So it's going to be 91 today. It's going to be cloudy. The sun's getting brighter. The more I talk about it being cloudy, the brighter it gets. But anyway, it looks like there's going to be a chance of rain. But when I look to see when it's going to happen, 2 in the morning. Oh, well, everybody will be asleep by then. So it looks like it's going to rain, thunderstorms tonight. We're going to have thunderstorms tonight. And then it's going to cool us off because tomorrow's high is only going to be 84. How about that? But there's 85% chance of rain tomorrow. Okay, well, there's that. Now, for the weekend, it looks like Saturday is going up to 90 with a 50% chance of rain. And it looks like Sunday is going to be sunny with the high of 95. It's going to be 95. It's going to be 100 degrees on Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Be sure to read the how-to page of the Durham Skywriter, please, because I'm seeing there's going to be 98 Monday, 100 Tuesday, 97 Wednesday. You've got to learn the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion and what to do if someone passes out in front of your house, like on the street or whatever. Because like my street, I've been on some streets, like when you go down like north, is it Roxborough? Wait, not Roxborough. No, anyway, Durham has some lovely tree-lined streets, but my street, there are no trees. It's like you're walking out there in the blazing sun. So learn what to do if someone needs your help. And in fact, I would suggest, I know this sounds crazy, even if you don't usually eat frozen vegetables, you prefer fresh, they're really cheap. You can get them for 88 to 99 cents a bag. Have a bunch of bags of frozen vegetables because that's one of the key items that you might need if someone falls out and they need your help. Because basically, you will put not everybody has bags of ice sitting around, but if you have some frozen vegetables, you can put them in the groin. There's 3 areas. Let's see. I want you to read the article though, but under the arms, the groin area, and behind the knees to quickly cool off someone, to literally save their life. Of course, you also call 911. Definitely, please read the how-to, because I want you to know the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke. And Paola is saying 95 and 100. Yes, it's going to be hot. I see in your window. What window? Okay. You're not driving by my house, are you? Anyway, somebody's seeing in my window. Okay, Paula. Oh, the sun. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be, it says here cloudy. It says right here that it is cloudy right now. And it says it's going to be cloudy all afternoon. And it's totally sunny out. But maybe it's, let me check to see if there's clouds. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, there's some clouds out there. Yeah, so it might be partly cloudy later, but right now it's totally sunny. And if you're living on a street like mine, in a so-called like a newer type neighborhood, I'm on Cap Street, and this is not a tree-lined street, so I'm always worried that somebody's going to fall right out. So no shade street, none. Absolutely. When you're waiting for the bus, because I live on the bus route, you are out there. And I would suggest you do like they do in I see them in the movies in like South America and in Asia, where they carry umbrellas. I think they're called parasols. I don't know if they're Spanish or English, but yeah. And I don't know. I wonder if a parasol is really different from an umbrella, but I do see them on TV with the little umbrellas keeping them from the sun. You might want to break out your umbrella. I'm serious, because it can be pretty deadly for some people. Definitely stay hydrated. And I showed you yesterday. I'm going to show you again. Of course, drinking water is fine. But I was told these things are even better than water. You add them to water. It's called liquid IV. And they have something called electrolytes, which is the same as what Gatorade has. Gatorade doesn't taste very good to me. But basically, this super hydrates your body. So I would suggest that you get some of these. I got these you can get them at Walmart. I think they probably have them at Walgreens too. They probably have them at all those, drugstores. They might have them in grocery stores. I'm not sure. You can also order them, of course, on Amazon. But I have this little, where is this from? A Chinese tea. I have a little tea tin that I keep my liquid IVs in. I highly, highly suggest, especially if you have kids that like to run around outside and maybe they're playing sports or whatever, keep them super hydrated. And the liquid IV, yeah. Paragua. Okay. So that's interesting. So I've seen the word paragua, so I know that's umbrella because that means for water. But I've seen the word parasol too, because sol is sun. So in some countries, they must have something that's totally separate from umbrellas, strictly for the sun. Because I've seen that word, parasol, parasol. So I'm going to look that up as soon as I close down here. I'm going to look that up, see if there's a difference between umbrella and parasol. And I'm sure parasol is horribly mispronounced, but that's what I've heard growing up. So anyway, I'm going to respect your time. I know that it is your lunch hour, and you might want to get back to whatever it is you're doing. And I'm going to get back to work. So with that, have a beautiful afternoon. Stay hydrated. Don't forget the free fan and AC unit program that they have at the Senior Center, the Durham Center for Senior Life. This is for people who are, the older set, age 60 and up. So if you need a free fan, and I can show you the box fan that I got They might not have the exact same model. Let me show you what I got real quick. This is real cute. This is a quality. Look how big this thing is. I got this from the senior center a couple of years ago. So it's 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟, which is a good label. So this is good stuff right here. So if you need one of these, let them know. They used to do it on only certain days in the past few years, but this year they're just saying stop on by. So they don't have a whole lot. So if you need it, stop by now. So, oh, thank you. Gracias. Siempre. Thank you. Thank you always. Thank you so much, Paola. And you are more than welcome to come on the show and just hang out whenever you like. Anybody can do that. I do this every weekday, hopefully every weekday. Sometimes I do have events that I have to attend or work that I have to do that doesn't enable me to do the show live at noon, but usually on weekdays at noon, 10 a.m. on Saturdays for Bull City Hangout. So with that, I'll leave you now, and I will see you real soon. And Paola, we need to get together. You have a beautiful afternoon. See you tomorrow at noon. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter, durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now. Love the heart. Thank you.